The dominance of Red Bull Racing as the sport approaches the 2026 Formula One season is a subject of intense scrutiny and analysis within the global motorsport community. While a massive regulatory overhaul typically acts as a reset button intended to level the playing field, there are several structural, technical, and human factors that suggest the Milton Keynes-based outfit is not just prepared for the change, but is actively positioned to extend its era of supremacy. To understand why Red Bull remains the definitive favorite, one must look beyond the surface level of race results and examine the deep architectural shift the team has undertaken over the past few years, transforming itself from a high-end customer team into a vertically integrated manufacturing powerhouse. The most significant pillar of this favoritism is the establishment of Red Bull powertrains. For the first time in its history, Red Bull is shedding its status as a partner to external engine suppliers like Renault or Honda and is taking full responsibility for the heart of the car. This transition is happening at the exact moment Formula One introduces a power unit regulation that emphasizes a 50-50 split between the internal combustion engine and electrical deployment. By developing the engine and the chassis under the same roof, Red Bull achieves a level of packaging synergy that was previously the exclusive domain of legacy manufacturers like Ferrari and Mercedes. This integration allows for a holistic design approach where the cooling systems, weight distribution, and aerodynamic surfaces are optimized in perfect harmony with the power unit's physical dimensions and thermal requirements. In the 2026 era, where the removal of the MGUH makes energy management more difficult, this cohesion between the mechanical and electronic brains of the car will be the primary differentiator between winning and losing. The technical partnership with Ford further bolsters this position. Unlike traditional sponsorships, the collaboration with the American automotive giant provides Red Bull with direct access to global research and development in battery cell technology and high-voltage electronics. As Ford pivots its commercial strategy toward electric vehicles, the knowledge transfer regarding power density and energy recovery systems becomes an invaluable asset for the Formula One project. Reports from the test benches in Milton Keynes suggest that the combustion cycles and the electrical integration of the 2026 prototype are meeting, and in some cases exceeding, the internal performance benchmarks set by the engineering team. This early success on the dyno is a testament to the aggressive recruitment drive Red Bull conducted, pulling top-tier talent from rival engine programs to ensure that their debut as a manufacturer is not hampered by a lack of historical data. Aerodynamically, the 2026 regulations introduce the concept of active aerodynamics, featuring movable front and rear wings to manage drag and downforce in real time. This is a territory where Red Bull has historically excelled. The team's aerodynamic department, led by Pierre Wache and informed by the foundational philosophies of the existing technical structure, has a proven track record of mastering ground effect physics and complex airflow management. The 2026 cars will be narrower, shorter, and lighter, necessitating a delicate balance between reducing drag on the straights and maintaining stability in high-speed corners. Red Bull's sophisticated simulation tools and wind tunnel methodology have allowed them to begin testing active aero configurations long before many of their competitors, providing a head start in understanding how the car's balance shifts when the wings move into their low-drag modes. Furthermore, the human element within Red Bull Racing provides a level of stability that is currently unmatched by its rivals. The confirmation of Max Verstappen's commitment to the team through the transition into the 2026 era is perhaps the strongest indicator of the project's health. A driver of Verstappen's caliber does not tether his future to a new engine program unless the data shows a clear path to victory. His presence in the cockpit ensures that the development of the car is guided by the most precise feedback loop in the sport. Alongside him, the retention of key operational figures and race engineers ensures that the trackside execution, a traditional strength of the team, remains flawless. While Ferrari integrates a new lineup and Mercedes searches for its post-Hamilton identity, Red Bull operates as a refined machine with a clear hierarchy and a singular goal. The political and financial landscape of the sport also favors Red Bull's continued success. Under the cost cap, the team has mastered the art of efficient resource allocation. By front-loading the investment into the powertrains division and the new wind tunnel facilities, they have built a sustainable infrastructure that can survive the transition without breaching financial regulations. The sister team, now operating with closer technical ties to the senior squad, serves as an essential laboratory for testing components and training future engineering talent, creating an ecosystem that supports the main championship effort. This multi-layered approach to competition ensures that even if one aspect of the 2026 car faces a hurdle, the team has the analytical depth to pivot and find a solution quickly. In the broader context of Formula One history, regulatory shifts often favor the teams that have the courage to take the biggest risks. Red Bull's decision to build their own engine is the ultimate gamble, but it is one backed by unprecedented resources and a culture of winning that has been refined over 2 decades. The move to 100% sustainable fuels also plays into their hands, as their partnership with specialized chemical engineers aims to produce a fuel that maximizes the volumetric efficiency of their new V6 engine. This attention to detail, from the molecular level of the fuel to the macro level of active aerodynamics, suggests a team that is leaving nothing to chance. As we look toward the first race of 2026, the narrative of the hunter becoming the hunted remains relevant. However, Red Bull is not merely defending its position, it is reinventing itself. The transition from a racing team to an automotive technology center represents the final evolution of the brand. For competitors like McLaren, Aston Martin, or Audi, the mountain to climb is not just a technological one, but an organizational one. They are fighting a team that has optimized every facet of its existence for the singular purpose of winning under any set of rules. With a state-of-the-art facility, a world-class driver, and a technical partnership that bridges the gap between racing and the future of the automotive industry, Red Bull Racing stands as the clear favorite to lead the pack into the hybrid future of Formula One.